Terry McKay.
Thank you, Dan. That's the
How are
first
you?
time you've acknowledged, actually, that
No,
I am the star of the
no,
show.
I usually acknowledge it, but you're not here. Because I say our numbers would not be what they are if it wasn't for Karen.
Oh, well, hi. How are
Hey,
you?
fine. How are you doing?
Better now. You know,
Okay.
we've been talking about my little injury.
Yeah, you
Yes.
hurt your knee.
I did.
Yeah,
It-
overuse.
Overuse. Well, yeah. Which, by the way, can we just give a shout out to Miss
Sure.
Angie Cotter,
Yeah.
who's now Mrs. Stuart Leach. No, hello, Angie and Stuart. Congratulations on your wedding. I know you're watching from Maui right now.
Is that where they went?
That's where they went.
Oh, nice.
But for people that don't know, Angie Cotter, a friend of mine from Twin Lakes Playhouse, got married to another friend of mine from a different part of my life. Isn't that neat? Two parts of my
Yeah.
lives.
So were you
joined.
instrumental in bringing
Yes,
those
a
two
little
parties
bit.
together?
A
Oh, well,
little
good
bit
for
I
you.
was. But they got married Saturday, and I was a bridesmaid. And I was all dressed up in my pretty bridesmaid dress. And I had a pair of wedge heels on. And we had to go outside for pictures.
Now, do you generally wear wedge heels?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, it wasn't anything unusual for me to,
okay.
to wear
Yeah.
something with a heel. But what happened, we had to go outside for pictures, and we had to walk down some pretty steep inclines,
okay.
unstable terrain. There
So
were
you
some
should have wore your
holes.
hiking shoes that day.
I should have, because we went down for pictures, came back. This was before the wedding. Then we had to go back down
Oh.
and out to the pasture for pictures, then back up, then the wedding, and then we had to go back down for more pictures. So by the time I got done with all that, I pulled ligament, and I was in so much pain, it was awful. It was awful, let me just tell you.
Yeah, so you went to the doctor, and the doctor told you
To elevate it and put ice on it, stay off of it, rest it.
You're not off of it sitting here.
No, well,
I hope your doctor's not watching.
it's actually better today, though, and I
Okay.
do have a brace on it. But yeah, it was. I've never had that much pain in a leg before. It
Okay.
was like hitting my funny bone, except
okay.
all the length of my leg. It was
Yeah.
awful. Anyway,
Yeah.
so but
Well,
enough
hope you're
about me.
Hope you get better.
Yes, it will. I'm sure.
Maybe a
So-
long healing process.
Well, I hope not,
Yeah.
because I don't like to.
I hurt my knee a few years back, and I still have problems with it every now and then. If it's overused,
Yes.
I get a little flare up.
Yes.
So you have to kind of, be ginger with it.
Yes, be ginger with it,
yeah.
and pain. I don't usually take pain pills, but pain pills, elevation, ice.
Yeah, pain pills.
you know.
All the pain pills do is mask the pain.
They do.
But you can't go out and play basketball with something like that, because when the pain pills wear off, it's worse.
It's worse, but thankfully, they helped me. So anyway, but it's all better. It's getting better. I can feel
Okay.
it.
So we talked a little bit before that we're both going to be in a play, and so how does that affect your
Yes.
rehearsals?
Well, when I get to rehearsal, hopefully, rehearsal started this week, right?
It is.
And but I'm memorizing my lines. I feel
You
confident.
still want to do the role?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Why? What have you heard?
Oh, nothing. I was just concerned about your health, because it's going to be a 4-day,
4-day
thing
a
on
week.
stage.
I think
Yeah.
hopefully next week I'll be back and be able to.
Good.
Hopefully I won't have any.
Well, I could probably
weight-bearing
segue
issues.
into the play. It's called The Last Roundup of the Guacamole Queens. It's
Yes.
written by Jones, Hope, and Wooten, and we have done several of those plays.
Yes.
They're playwrights that I don't know where they
I think they
live. Down
live
in the
now
South,
in,
right?
well, they're from the South originally, all of them, but I think
They
last
may
I
live
heard
in
they
New
live
York
up
City.
in New York
Yeah.
or Maryland or
Yeah, up that
Connecticut
area.
somewhere.
And they write plays. It's a trio, and they write plays all the time. And,
Yes.
And they've got 10 or 11 or 12. I don't know. But
This is the third of the trilogy
Uh-huh.
for the Verdine cousins.
Verdine cousins, and we've got Raynard and
Uncle
Grover,
Aubrey.
and
Yes.
the whole and these are fun plays, comedies. Of course, people love comedies, and this is going to be at the Lyric Theater mid-September. I think it's the
Yeah, I think it's
14th,
the
15th,
14th through the
15th.
17th. Is that right?
Yeah, 4 days continuous
So,
run.
This is the last. This is the last one in the series, and I get to put on the unibrow again, so that'll be fun.
I think we have some lines together.
I hope so
Yeah.
this time.
And this will be fun. I hope you can recuperate in time to do it. I hope, and people need to come out and see
Fingers
Karen. She's
crossed.
always fun to watch on
Well,
stage.
And you're well. Thank you, Dan. That was really nice of you to say
I've
that.
been to a couple of your plays.
Well, and we've been in a couple together,
We have.
actually. And so, and your character in this play is always Reynard.
Uh-huh.
He's always fun.
I've done him 3 or 4 times, and love it. Love the chance to go from the written word to out of my mouth. I love to step into that character because he's a unique
He's
little
fun.
person.
And since you've done this character so many times, is he like becoming a part of you? Do you feel a special
I
bond?
feel it. I feel the transition going from
That's
regular
scary.
person to simple-minded Reynard. It's fun. I like
Not
it.
much of a stretch, is it, Dan?
No,
I just
it's
had
not.
to say that.
Real easy.
You
Step
walked
into-
right in. You
Yeah.
walked right into that one.
It's funny. We did some blocking last night, and I came out and started doing my lines, and Ann Limley's across the way, and she loses it because she's thinking, "There's Dumb Boy again. Here we go."
You know, this is a good point. Both of your TV wives are in this play with you.
In the
Ann?
same room, but
In the same room. Yes.
when she's there, don't say anything about her being there. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't want to acknowledge that, anything that's going on unusual.
Dan, Ann and I may have to, gang up on you.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
That'd be fun. Well, we hope everyone comes out to watch that, and we're going to continue this. We've got a
Okay.
couple guests that are on the
Oh,
show.
we do?
Kind of
Oh,
like
we-
a short abbreviated version of what we do here. We've got a couple guests. Had two
Yes.
that at the last minute
Oh.
changed the schedule on us, so they'll either come back on another show or they'll just move on without promoting whatever they're doing. So that's fine with us.
Well, the two guests we do have, though,
yeah.
are very important, and they're very
Well,
special.
of course they're
We
here.
like
We've got to
them a
say that in
lot.
front of them.
We like
for
them
sure.
a lot. Who are they again? Oh, there they are. We have Debbie Womack from Kindness Inc. here today, and she's going to be talking with us about a special event coming up later this year.
It says big event.
And also she wants to talk about sponsorships. So
Oh, okay.
I'll be anxious to hear what she has to say. But I think first, I believe I was supposed to announce him first. Sorry.
Oh, you
But
were?
First, him.
Okay.
Him is Enoch Pippin from the L.C. Simmons Youth Center, and he's going to be talking to us about to be announced. Not sure what. Something. It's a surprise. Uh-oh.
We had a pretty nice conversation before the show that I
Did
think
you?
I'll probably reveal all of that dirty laundry when we come back.
Well, I told Enoch I always get concerned when he's here because I never know exactly where you're taking us.
Where I'm taking
Yeah.
you?
When you
Why
and
don't you
Enoch
ask the
get
voices in
together,
my head? They may be better to explain that.
I rest my case. Those voices only come out when he's here. You know that.
they
Yeah,
do.
it's scary.
Yeah. All right. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, are we? Who's first?
I think Enoch's
Enoch
first.
Pippin's going to be here. We'll be talking about the big event or whatever's going on at the L.C. Simmons Youth Center, and he'll be here to talk more about that. Stay with us. You're watching 726 Mountain Home.